Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday, and welcome to our sixth episode now. Can't believe we've done 6 episodes. That's crazy.
We're awesome.
We're not quitters. No. I'm here with my amazing co-host, Amber Greene.
Hello, everyone.
And today we have a special guest, Becki Gross, and she is our managing broker and for a new office that we're going to have, currently for Greencastle.
Yes, we have some exciting news to share, and we're going to talk about the opening of a new office that we have in Brazil. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the progress that Heather has been making with our new Danville office. And then we're just going to talk a little bit about the state of the market and what makes a good broker in kind of a tough market. And we think we know the qualities that are needed. We think we embody those, and we've had a really successful year in spite of the market, and we're going to share some of that as well.
Yeah.
So let's jump right in. Miss Becki Gross.
Yes, ma'am.
We are so happy. Yeah.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you. Becki has been a managing broker with Greene Realty for
It's a year in August.
Okay, so you're well into your second year as a managing broker.
Yes.
And we are relocating Becki from the Greencastle office to our new Brazil office.
Yay.
We have a new Brazil office, and Becki's going to be running the show. And so we are going to be asking her what plan she has there and what all is going on. So first, let's start off. Tell us about where the Brazil office is.
Yes.
First of all, I was born and raised in Brazil, so it makes me feel really good to say I'm going back to my hometown,
Yes.
my roots. I know all of Clay County like the back of my hand.
Yes. Is that why you sell so many houses there?
Probably. And I have the gift of gabs.
Just so you know, Becki was number 3 in sales in Brazil last year, and I'm in 2024, and I don't even want to take a guess at what you are this year. I'm sure
love it.
You might be better than number 3 this year.
Yeah.
You're just making all kinds of waves. So
it's amazing.
You're the perfect person to lead us in Brazil.
It makes me feel so good to be able to say I'm finally where I always wanted to be. Because you get that warm feeling. But we will be at 525 East National, which is the old A&B farmhouse store, right directly next door to the big new Dollar Tree.
I know.
And it's like, I know
there.
The agents that are out in the Brazil office, they're like, oh, there goes our paycheck.
I know.
I'm like, I know,
Dollar
right?
Tree is my favorite store. There's nothing you can't get there. Anyway, let's not get off on that.
But it is. So we are right in the heart of Brazil. We are right where they just did trunk or treat. So that's a big thing. The Christmas in the Park is a big thing. All of the parades that they do in Brazil, we are right in the center of where we need to be.
So you're saying we're going to have good parade seats?
Oh, yeah. Especially when the weather's and they still do the parades, we got it covered.
Well, tell us.
Amazing.
Tell us about, number 1, our grand opening, our ribbon cutting. When we're officially open for business, tell us about the day and time of that. We think that's December 5th at 9 a.m., correct?
Right.
Okay.
December 5th at 9 a.m., which is on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1 week after we do kind of a soft opening.
Yes.
With the I think this is the 35th year for the Christmas in the Park parade in Brazil, and it's huge.
And what is our involvement going to be in that activity?
Our involvement's going to be, we're going to have our doors open. We're going to invite people in so they can have hot chocolate, get little trinkets, candy, whatever, hot chocolate, coffee. Let people see what we've done with the building and that we're here to help them with all of their real estate needs, wants, questions, what have you. So we are going to be right in the dead center of it all. And it's an exciting time because, when COVID hit the parade, a lot of people still wanted to be, they wanted to go to watch it, but they knew they had rules and regulations where now it's more relaxed and it goes back to. So I'm not even kidding you when I say it's about an hour and a half to 2 hour parade.
Oh, wow.
It's that big.
That's exciting.
And when they get done with the parade, they go down 59 to Forest Park. go through the park and they light up all the shelter houses,
Mhm.
and then they set off fireworks.
Hey.
Oh,
So it's
good.
a huge, huge thing. It has been for many, many, many years. And it just makes me feel great to know that Greene Realty and the agents that will be out of the Brazil office with me, Jade, Brittany, Denise, and a few other Greencastle or Greene Realty agents will be there to introduce ourselves, welcome people to
Mhm.
see that we're
Mhm.
here.
Right. Oh my gosh, so exciting.
Yes, very
Yeah.
exciting.
I, it makes me, the first time I walked in our new office, the day that I got the keys to it, I'm not going to lie, I had a tear in my eye and a lump in
Aw.
my throat.
Mhm.
And I called my parents to come and see it because, you know, when you hit that age that you finally realize
Mhm.
that you are where you've wanted to be all your life in your career choices and things, I can say that I'm there.
Right. And this is something that I want people to know about you. How long have you been a real estate broker?
I have been a real estate broker. It was 3 years in July.
Right.
3 years in July.
And at what age did you decide I'm going to start pursuing my dream?
Well,
Ah,
my 51.
51.
51.
So at 51 years old, you decided I'm going to make things happen. And
Yes.
look at you now.
And the fun
Right.
thing about it is I was just telling Amber a little bit ago, and I don't know if you heard me, Heather, but the first 12 months that I was in real estate, I missed $2 million in sales by $100. Okay.
Oh.
Here it is, November of 2025, 3 years later, and I am going to have that same number in 1 month,
Mhm.
just for the month of November.
Huh?
So I'm saying, just don't give up. You know,
Right.
just keep pushing. Ask for the business.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
And
Yep.
I remember when you and I sat down, and we sat down twice and talked about you coming
Yes,
to Green
ma'am.
Realty. And it kind of gives me chills to think about all that you've accomplished since coming here.
Thank you.
And you are somebody that just needed somebody to believe in you.
Absolutely.
And I believed in you like there was no tomorrow.
Yep.
And it's been exciting to see your growth. And I think I think at the end of this year, you're going to more than triple that first year.
Yes.
So that's pretty
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
production, and that's
And
exciting. And
and
It
it's
is.
not just about the numbers; it's
right.
about the relationships that you formed with
And it's,
people.
when you have a goal set and you accomplish that goal and succeed more over it,
Mhm.
it makes, I don't know about anyone else, but it makes me feel like I can do this. For
Mhm.
all of those who ever doubted me, sorry. I have found my niche. I have found my calling, and
Yeah, and
it
not
it just
only are you doing it for yourself, but you're teaching other brokers to do it as
yes.
well. And that's the whole managing broker thing. And I think you and Heather are both just so perfectly suited to teach others and manage others.
Yeah, and you just
Yeah.
tell them, there's no dumb question. Don't say that because we've all had those questions, and I tell the girls all the time, when you ask me a question, probably 8 out of 10 of those questions I ask someone myself.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And I still do
yeah,
because if you don't ask a question every day, what are you learning?
right,
Mhm.
right.
Yep.
So,
And no one deals the same. So
right.
it's very
Mhm.
important to ask those questions when you're unsure. I mean, that's what a managing broker is there for, is to help you and guide you and make you successful as
Yeah.
well. So it's important to ask those questions.
And the Amber, you as a mentor, I mean, I couldn't ask for anyone better because I'm telling you what, there's been days that I have called you, I'm like crying. There's been days I've called you and I'm so excited, ready to bust at the seams. And you feed on that too, and you go right along with it, our energy that we put out.
Thank you.
And it makes you feel great when you know someone has that confidence in you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about the girls that are out of my office. I feel that same way. I'm here to answer their questions. I'm here to help them. I want them to grow and better themselves as much as
That's
I feel
awesome.
like I
Yeah.
have.
So how many girls do you have out of your office
I have
right now?
3 right now: Jade Gillen, Brittany Tincher, and Denise Morgan. Um, Denise and Jade were both born and raised in Clay County also.
Yes.
So they are
Awesome.
right up the road.
Yep.
right up the road themselves.
Just Jade basically lives
Yeah.
within walking distance
Yeah.
of our Brazil office.
Absolutely.
She did say I can
Yes.
walk there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I saw
She's
her.
about 4 blocks from there, maybe. You
That's
know,
exciting. Yep.
she says I could throw a rock and hit my house. Well, pretty darn close.
Mhm.
So it's exciting just to know that, Amber's like, okay, find me a building, let's talk. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, for real?
Yeah. Yeah. And I walked in that building and I knew it was the one
Yes.
instantly.
Yes.
And so I felt like, a new home buyer.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always tell my new home buyers, when you walk in, you're just going to know.
Yes.
And I walked in there and I just knew. And so
Mhm.
and it's almost a move-in ready building, and that makes it all the better.
And to see that
Wow.
on your face that day was like,
Yeah.
oh, because I felt that same way the first time I ever walked in there.
Yeah.
So
So, okay, so currently there'll be 4 of you working out of the Brazil
Correct.
office. How many more brokers do you think we have room for? How many more would you like to add there?
I would like to add 2. I
Yes,
would
I was
really,
thinking you
I
would say
would
2.
really like to add 2. New, seasoned. I mean, our doors open, and I would be more than happy to take
Yes.
on another couple people.
More about
couple
the right
agents.
fit. Is this the
Yes.
right person? And
Yeah.
so we're not. It doesn't have to be someone that's been at it for a long time. We're more than willing to take young, hungry hustlers and
Absolutely.
teach them.
Absolutely.
That's what I like to do. So
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
I enjoy watching them excel just as much as myself, because
Yeah.
if they call or text me, hey, I got this pending, I got that, and I know how I feel whenever I send that message out.
Yeah.
So I always try to reiterate and send those messages out to them, because I know that that's something that makes you just go, when
Yeah.
you can just gleam,
Correct. So just to kind of recap, November 28th, then that's a
Yes.
Friday. That's the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes, ma'am.
That is basically
Christmas in the park.
In the park,
Mhm.
Christmas at Brazil, and our office will be open. What time will we be open for people to start stopping by?
By 5 o'clock.
By 5 p.m.
By 5 p.m.
Okay.
Because the parade lineup starts about 5-ish,
Okay.
and it starts about 6:30, I think.
Parade
Yeah,
itself.
somewhere
Okay.
around there.
So people can start coming in
Yep.
and getting hot chocolate and getting some treats and things that we
Yep.
have to pass out.
Yes, ma'am. I'll
All
have
right.
some cookies, and I'll have,
Okay.
hot chocolate, coffee. I have all kinds of little trinket things that I got for the kids coming
Excellent.
in. And
And December 5th, Friday, December 5th at 9
9
a.m.
a.m., we'll have our ribbon cutting.
with the Brazil Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And Brazil has been so
Exciting.
welcoming to us so far, I will say. We put a Facebook post out on social media showing that our new office and that we're ready to come. And I couldn't believe
Oh, yeah.
how viral that went and how many
Mhm.
people welcomed us and things. And so I think Brazil is such a warm town and an inviting town. And it's
Mhm.
going to be a really neat place for us to put roots down. So
It's nice because as Heather coming here, this is where she's from, and seeing how this office has grown in a short time.
oh yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to with the
In
Brazil
Brazil.
one. Hmm.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'm excited
Heather,
for you.
Yes, congrats, Becki.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I'm so
thank you.
excited for you.
Yeah. Well
and
deserved.
It's going to be nice to see what you do with that office.
Yeah.
So, Miss Heather Ludlow,
Yes.
tell us about your Danville office and how long we've been at it for a couple months now.
A couple months now. Yeah. We had a ribbon cutting September the 18th,
Yep.
actually. So, yeah, couple months.
About
It's
2
November now, right?
Yeah.
Flown right by. Yeah. And we currently have myself and Amy Allen here. And then we just added 2 new brokers here recently as well.
And
So
I understand that you're very familiar with one of those brokers.
I know one of them really well.
Yeah. Him start with.
Yeah. So one of the new brokers is actually my husband, Matt Ludlow, and he is coming alongside me. And so we have a team called, I'm just sorry.
Ludlow and Company.
It's one of those days. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Ludlow and Company. It's my own company, and I spaced it.
Did you change the name?
I did just change the name.
Right.
Yeah. It was Heather Ludlow real estate team before, but I thought we need to make it a little more inclusive for Matt.
Yeah, I love Ludlow and Company, and I love the idea of you being a husband and wife team with Matt. I think
Yes.
that's amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're excited about it. So, so he just got licensed, so he's in here with me as well, and help us to better serve our clients and do more as far as that goes. And then Tina Weagle is also a new broker with us that's going to get started here in the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
So we're super excited to have her. She's currently a teacher at Plainfield Schools.
Neat.
And so she knows Hendricks County really, really well.
Wow.
Excellent.
And really excited to have her on board. She's just got a ton of energy and is excited about it. So I'm excited to walk alongside her and help her to grow.
Right. And she's a brand new broker.
And she's a brand new broker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we'll be starting out with just teaching her the ropes
Yes.
and I think that's cool because you got two brand new ones in Matt.
I do.
Matt and Tina. And then you've got a more seasoned broker in Amy who's been at it for 9 years.
She's been at it 9 years. Yeah. And she's seasoned.
She's rocket shining right
Yeah.
now,
Oh,
but
she's doing great.
She's doing really good.
She is. She's awesome. So yeah, I'm excited about the growth that we've already had, and I'd like to add 2 or 3 more. Honestly,
And we've definitely got the space for it.
we do.
And very luxurious here.
We're fancy.
If you want to sell houses in the lap of luxury, come
on
Greene
in.
Realty Danville.
That's right.
So you're looking to add 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think 2 or 3 more. And I think that we'll have a really nice group with
Oh, yeah.
that size.
Good
So
solid group.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
So tell us about some of the activities that we've been involved in so far.
Yeah. So obviously we had a ribbon cutting in September. We have done Scares on the Square, which was actually on Halloween night, and it was really fun. We were here handing out candy and seeing all of the little trick-or-treaters. They closed down the south end and then the 2 sides of the square.
Right.
So that was really cool to do, and got to talk to see some people that I hadn't seen in a while.
I'll be okay moving past the fact that we didn't win.
Oh yes, we did have a
did?
scarecrow
Oh,
contest
darn it.
There
too.
was a scarecrow contest. and
Yes.
we
Yeah,
had-
your guys' was really
I
cool.
know,
I
I
saw
know.
that.
I really thought we should have ranked.
Heather and Amy and I were skeletons, and it was kind of a cool like take on Wizard of Oz and
Yes.
a place like home. And I'm sorry, but how did we not place in the top 3?
I don't know, and a lot of people have asked me that.
I know.
Like, I thought you guys would be the winners,
It's a
but
conspiracy.
I think it must be.
I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Yes, no.
We're gonna come back harder and stronger next year.
We are.
I don't think
We embarrassed ourselves, so
that's
the best one.
It was really neat.
that's important. The first goal when you participate in something like this is to not embarrass yourself.
That's right.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
exceed that goal, then you start thinking, maybe we can actually place in the
There you
top,
go.
right? But
Right.
to not be embarrassed is always an achievement.
Yes. Yeah, so we definitely didn't embarrass ourselves. In fact, I really think we should have won, but that's just me. I'm a little partial.
So we did that, and that
We
was
did.
good. And then
We did.
um,
And then we've got a couple of events coming up as well, going into, on the 28th, which they actually have a tree lighting here on the square, and it's a big to-do.
oh yeah,
So Santa will be here, all the good things. So we'll be here, probably handing out like hot chocolate and some goodies as people
So-
go to see that.
it's a lot like what we're doing in
A
Brazil.
lot.
So Becky's
That'd
going to be in
be neat.
Brazil,
Yeah.
hitting that up, and you're going to be here in Danville.
Yes.
We're going to be present for the tree lighting. I'm
Yes.
going to go to both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come to Danville and see the tree get lit. Then I'm going to go to Brazil.
Yeah.
And
I'm
you know,
excited.
she's going to bring Santa with her because there's only allowed to be one Santa in the Christmas in the Park parade, and he's always on the very
Oh.
last float.
Oh,
very last
gotcha.
So I can't
Gotcha.
have the Santa Claus?
No,
What
ma'am.
about Mrs. Claus?
Well, you could possibly do that. Look,
Right?
I've got a little secret up my sleeve with
Uh-oh.
the whole something to go with green for
Right, because-
Christmas.
Oh,
If it
fun.
needs to be a Grinch theme. I'm just wondering.
Yeah,
I
and
thought so.
Grinch himself is going to show up.
I love the Grinch.
Oh, I love
Awesome.
that. That'd
Okay.
be so fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so you'll be doing the same type of thing, Heather. You'll be doing
Ah.
chocolate and giving out little trinkets and some candy
Yeah.
and maybe things like that.
Yeah, just saying hi to everybody. And then we're also, Danville has at Ellis Park a huge light show. So we're going to be part of that. We signed up to take tickets at
Yeah.
the little show.
Okay.
And then we get to say hi to everybody coming through the park. And that's Danville Winterland. So that starts after, it's a long running kind of thing. So it starts after Thanksgiving and wraps up after Christmas. We're going to be there on the 12th.
Okay,
which is a Friday.
December 12th. We're going to be there, and I know I'm going to be doing that with you. So
Yes.
okay, we need to dress warm and be ready to
Definitely need
take
to,
goodies.
yeah. They'll hook
We're-
it. They'll
We're
have
gonna
us
be
all
giving
set
out
up.
something as well.
We
A
are.
little goodie bag of some little goodie bag. Of
Yeah.
some
So
sort.
stay tuned to our social media. We'll kind of continue to ramp that up and maybe let you know what we might be handing out. So, but yeah, so we've got some fun things planned, and it's been going great here. We've really enjoyed meeting our neighbors and the people that have stopped in, and so we just let everybody know if you ever want to stop in, we're here.
Yeah.
We're here. We're ready to help you.
Oh,
So
and speaking of presence in Danville, you know, I know you're a movie star and all. But
We're gonna ask for what
Maybe.
what they didn't tell you is you're gonna get Heather's autograph at Ellis Park. Yeah.
So tell us about the first filming of your new show. That was like Tuesday, right?
yes, here in Danville. So I'm a new host for the American Dream TV, and so that is streamed on Apple TV, Roku, Travel Channel, HGTV. It's on that as well. So it's a nationally syndicated show where we kind of showcase the lifestyle and a little bit of real estate as well. But we more want to kind of let people know what things are like in the
here.
areas that we serve. And so Tuesday, I filmed my first shoot for that. It was super fun. It was a whole day. And so,
Exciting.
Yeah.
That is so
Life of a movie
exciting.
star.
I know.
A full day of filming. Oh,
I
a
never
full day of
thought,
filming.
right? It's just a
Sure.
full day. It's really fun. I really enjoy that kind of stuff. So we are going to be showcasing. My first episode will be out in December. So we're going to be showcasing Danville, and it is more explicitly downtown Danville.
Yeah.
And we're going to showcase the Mayberry. I can't talk today. The
Mayberry
Mayberry Cafe, which is just a couple doors down from our office here. And then we're also going to be showcasing the Royal Theater. So Bill Wright, who's the owner there, was gracious enough to sit down with the interview for me
Right.
and show us so many cool things.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm really,
How exciting is
Very.
that?
Scenes footage was really cool.
yeah,
I'm excited to see it.
it's really cool.
We should have like a Greene Realty watch party.
Well, we are going to do that, I think.
Ooh.
I think at the Royal.
Oh, I'm
So Bill and I are working on those details, and
Yeah.
so
That would
again,
be so cool.
watch our social media because we'll have that rolling out here in the next couple of weeks.
You guys, November and December are really going to be so cool for us at Greene Realty.
Oh yes.
There is
Oh,
so
absolutely.
much excitement at Greene Realty. And kind of to segue into our third segment and third and final segment is just the whole real estate market in general right now. It seems like there's a lot of just apprehension, and a lot of other real estate brokers are unhappy and things like this. And you see all these things on social media about how it's been such a rough year for everyone. And it has been a rough market. I've been doing this a really long time. I'm not going to say how long. It's a long
Oh,
time.
come on, now you asked me how old I was.
Let's see, I'm 51. I've been at this for almost 16 years now.
Yeah.
It was
Look
20,
at
but it's like
you.
16 years. I think I've been licensed 16 years.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
want to be you when I grow up.
Same.
You guys. So anyway, it has been, and I've seen all kinds of markets in that 16 years, and this is a tougher one. It is.
Oh, most
And
definitely.
I've thought about the reasons why, and I've really analyzed that. And then I've thought about, and I've really kept track of how well we're doing. How
Mhm.
well is Greene Realty doing? And we are set to have our best year ever as a company.
Nice.
Last year we sold 35 million, and this year we've already surpassed that. And I'm kind of watching the numbers, and we're doing an amazing job selling houses. We're representing sellers, we're representing buyers. We are just out there, doing this thing called house hustling.
Shameless plug.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought I would wear my house hustler.
I love
t-shirt
it.
today.
and then
And
realtors
realtors need
just
clo-
need
yeah.
closure. We just
Well,
this
Well, they didn't call me and let me know. So I'm just not at all. I did not get the memo. It's okay.
she's the gold in the middle.
Yeah. This here is green and gold, so it does work, right?
So I wore my house hustler shirt today because I kind of want to talk about what does it take in a market like this to still sell homes, to still represent your sellers, to still represent your buyers. What does it take? And it takes hustle. It takes heart.
Mhm.
and it takes a whole lot of, "I will do this no matter what."
Yes.
And the thing that's exciting for me is not only am I like that, but I'm surrounded by brokers with you guys at
Right.
Greene Realty that
Mhm.
are also like that. We don't take no for an answer. We just figure out a way to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it can still be done. And if you can survive in a tough market,
Yeah.
you're golden.
Yeah.
And that's why you wore gold. Here you are surviving
I'm
in a tough
golden.
market.
Yeah.
Golden.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's so what do you guys think? I think a lot of the reason the market is a little slow right now, especially for sellers, interest rates have just not done what buyers were anticipating they might do. I
Yeah.
think buyers thought interest rates were going to get lower than they have gotten, right? And that
Yes.
hasn't happened. So that's made a lot of buyers sort of stand on the sidelines. Um, we're also heading into the worst time of the year to sell a house, regardless of market condition.
Yeah.
A lot of times between Thanksgiving and the end of the year, that 5-week period, there's not a whole lot going on. And so we're getting ready to hit that 5-week period. And that's a period that I use to try to regroup and figure out my goals for the
Right.
following year and things
Yeah.
like that. But that's a little bit of a slower time. That doesn't mean as a seller you shouldn't still list your house. And if I was a buyer right now, I'd be out there. I'd be hitting it
Oh,
hard right now. I've got
yeah.
2 buyers right now. We're getting ready to make offers on some houses because I think it's a good time as a buyer
Yeah.
to maybe get a good buy on a house.
Yeah. I was showing a home on Monday evening to some new buyers of mine, and we were just talking about the state of the market, much
Mhm.
like we're doing now.
Mhm.
And I was telling them, it's never a bad time to buy,
Yeah.
really, but especially now because you know there's not as many people looking. You might get a
Yes.
better deal.
Mhm.
And rates could drop later, which you could maybe refinance if they do. We don't want to be irresponsible and say they're definitely going to, because none of us have a crystal ball. But it's just a good time. There's just not as much competition.
Correct.
And if the rates do go down in the spring, well, people are going to start flooding the market, and you're going to have that competition again, and there could be multiple offers. We just
Right.
never know.
Which
So,
would drive the price of the house up. And
right.
now's the time to get it where you feel comfortable with what you're paying for it instead of having to go above and beyond
Right.
what your agent thinks that it would be valued at.
Yeah.
Now you get to be more particular, where there you're going to have to jump and jump and
Yeah,
jump.
and we know the spring market is more people are just going to be ready to go anyways, right? So
Yes.
if you can get in there early,
Right.
all the better, in my
And
opinion.
just hearing you guys talk, something just keeps occurring to me, and I've always said this. It's always a good time to sell, and it's always a good time to buy. If
Mhm.
you're ready, it really is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think sellers should necessarily be sitting on the sidelines and not listing right now.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
one thing I've always seen, again, in any market, all these years I've been doing it, is those first 2 weeks of January, I always see a lot of buyers just flood the market.
Me too.
It's those
Me
first 2 weeks of
too.
Jan and I think what they do is over the holidays, I think they are with their family, they have some time to breathe and some time to think, and maybe they had family over and they realized, "Oh, my house isn't big enough," or maybe they talked about, New Year's resolutions. Maybe it really is
Mhm.
time to
Mhm.
get that new house. And then a lot of times in January, people start thinking about, their tax refund. There's some down payment money. So I have always thought that January, the first 2 weeks of January, lots of buyers flood the market. So if
Mhm.
you're a seller that already has your house on the market, and let's say you've listed it in December and that it's ready to go there in the first 2 weeks of January, these buyers are going to flood, and then maybe you'll get your offer. So
Hey,
again, even in a tough market, I don't like to see sellers sitting on the
Wait.
sidelines.
I don't
Mhm.
either.
And
Yeah.
that's not just because I'm a real estate broker
No.
and I
No.
want to list your house. I mean, I really truly think you should never really sit on the sidelines as a
Mhm.
seller.
No. Yeah.
So
And if you're listed in January, you're ahead of the game,
you're ahead of the game,
you know?
100%.
So, absolutely.
What do you guys think it takes to be a good real estate broker in any market? Hustle and the heart,
You got to have hustle and heart,
and you got to be headstrong.
consistency.
Consistency,
You got to do what you say you're going to do, and you got to do it every day, even if it's boring.
Confidence.
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 That's a good one.
Yeah,
I
that's a great
mean,
one.
I know
Yeah.
a lot of people are always like, well, how do you do it? Confidence.
Mhm.
I don't like to feel like I can't do something.
Yeah.
So that confidence when you walk in and your head's held strong and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what you're talking about, and to me, that's a big thing. That's what makes you separate and different from the
Yeah,
others.
the seller can
Mhm.
sense that. When you go
Yes.
in and you meet with the seller on a listing appointment, they can sense if you're confident. They can sense
Yes.
if you know what you're talking about. And so sometimes it's good to just practice. What am
Yes.
I going to say to this seller so I can prove to this seller that I do know what I'm talking about?
And print off that MLS sheet and read it before you hand it to them
Also,
so
no.
you know what they're
Yeah.
going to ask.
Exactly.
Know if it's a well or city water or septic or sewer
Right.
or what have you, because when they ask
Yes.
you that question, you're like, I don't know.
Knowledge is power.
It is.
Yeah, yeah,
Preparation's key too.
Preparation is key.
yes.
Yeah.
These one-liners.
Oh, yeah.
Some good ones we just threw out.
Memes or good bumper stickers.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, um, the drive, the will to learn,
Yes.
and because when we do our continuing ed, I you take something away from that. Even if you don't realize you take something away from that, that's going to be helpful
Mhm.
for this cell or that client or this client.
Mhm.
So when you keep all of that knowledge, and
Mhm.
when you can use it, it just gives you that heart, and everything else that we've thrown out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think too, being coachable
Oh, yeah.
Coachable.
as
Yeah.
an
That's
agent,
huge.
and not being afraid to ask questions and taking direction from
Yeah.
people that maybe have done it a lot longer than you.
Right.
And being able to
Um,
take criticism. I mean,
Sure.
there's some people out there that if someone corrects them on something,
Yeah.
and then they're like, "Oh, shut down, I'm done." No, if someone corrects me, I'm like, "Okay, well, thank you," because that way I've learned something.
Sure.
You have to use to learn those
And it's
things.
about
And
getting better every day.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And we don't know everything. We just don't.
No,
No.
nor will we ever.
I've been doing this 12 years. I don't know everything,
Right.
but it's all about getting I always say 1% better every day. Let
Absolutely.
me do 1% better every
Mhm.
day, and that's going to add up over time.
Yeah.
And you're constantly improving.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I
Mhm.
have one of my go-to financial people that we have a running joke. If I'm not making a phone call to him by 9 o'clock in the morning to ask him about the market or something, he'll say, "You missed your call. What's going on?"
Right. Right.
And but he's always there if I send a house over and I'm like, do you think this will go USDA, VA, FHA, whatever, because he's heard from other people. And, oh, nope, this one has
Yeah.
this. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I use that to my knowledge, because just this morning I had someone ask me about a particular property, and I was on my way to a doctor's appointment. So I sent it to him and asked, and he says, absolutely not. Was just told by another agent, roof leaks,
Yeah.
this issue, that issue, it won't pass. I'm like, "Phoom." So I sent that over to my client, and they were like, oh, good deal. We didn't drive all the way in from
Right. Right.
Linton to Brazil to see
Yeah.
this property,
Sure.
Yeah. I just thought of a good question I want all three of us to answer to
Okay.
kind of end on, and then we'll see if we have any audience questions. But one thing I wanted to say before I ask that question is just I do think that we are actively looking for brokers right
Yes,
now.
ma'am.
We want to add at least 2 or 3 here in Danville
Mhm.
and at least 2 in Brazil, and we're looking for special people, and we would
Mhm.
love to. I think the first of the year too is a big transition for real estate brokers.
Yeah. That's
Near
what I
the end
generally
of the
see.
year, and they if they're not happy with kind of where they're at, or if they're just starting out, or the first of the year is a good time to get started. And
Mhm.
I'm always willing to sit down and talk with brokers about not only what can Green Realty offer, but just what can real estate offer you in general,
Absolutely.
and whether or not a broker comes to Green Realty, it is never a wasted conversation to sit
No.
down with somebody and talk real estate. And the more we can get to know other brokers and have good relationships with a good relationship, I'm excited.
Couple times myself.
Or we can get to know other brokers and have good relationships with them. What does that do? That makes our lives easier. It makes it easier for our sellers. It makes it easier for our
Right.
buyers. If we are
Yeah.
known as people that are easy to work with and easy to talk to. So I'm always willing to sit down and talk with any brokers.
Yes.
So anybody out there, if you're thinking about making a change in real estate or just jumping into real estate in general, we would love to sit down and talk with you, any of us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we definitely like to champion other brokers, whether
sure.
they're with Green Realty or not. Again, we're all, I think Jake said it. I love the line, getting the ship to shore.
Getting the ship to
Yeah,
shore.
I like
You
that
know,
too.
I
when
love that
he
line.
said
I've
that,
used
I
it
was
like 3 times this week.
Right?
So
It's
thank you, Jake.
Yeah, just right.
But we're all in the same.
If you're paddling, I mean, however
Yeah.
that ship gets there, as long as
Yeah.
it gets there.
As long as it gets there, and it's a better client experience
Yeah.
for both sides.
Right.
So, you know, and we love that. We love to have good relationships with other
And being
brokers.
transparent is a big thing too. You know,
Yeah.
whenever you when there's times that you feel like the broker's hiding something, it makes your radars come out.
Sure.
But if
Yeah.
you're transparent, you know, as my mother always said, if you tell the truth, you never have to remember what you said.
Yeah,
Correct.
And,
that's right.
Transparency is big, and
And I am telling you what, I am one of the most transparent, one of the I'm not pushy.
Yeah.
And you know, as people when they come to open houses, they're like, "Oh, well, you know, do we have to follow you?" Nope. Just peruse through, see what you
check it out.
like.
Yeah.
If you have any questions,
Right.
I'm here to help.
Okay.
Yeah, of
So
course.
that final question I want to ask, I'm going to start with you, Becki. The question is, what's the number one thing that you are looking for in a Greene Realty broker? And you can only say one thing.
Oh,
I know. What's the
No
number one thing?
pressure.
Yeah, and Heather, if you already have your answer, jump in.
yeah, go ahead because I
Either
got
one.
to
I'm
think.
thinking about my answer. There's a few things that I look for,
I know.
but
I know what I'm looking for. Want me to answer first?
Yeah.
I'm looking for the X factor. What is the X factor? It's where you're different. You are different in such a way that you're going to make an impact, right? And it's just this unknown, like, special quality.
Mhm.
And I can think of people that have it. All of our brokers have it. It's a big deal.
That's a big
It's
deal.
just it's an ability to think outside the box. It's an ability to do things different. It's an ability to go the extra mile. It encompasses a lot. And so I'm looking for that X factor.
I would like a team player.
Oh,
Team player.
Team player.
Because when everybody meshes together, everybody's lives go so much easier.
Mhm.
And it's nice to walk in the office and if someone comes in, you're like, and then, you know, you're all bubbly and stuff. You don't want someone to walk in and have that sourpuss look or have that, I got to be here.
And blame
No,
others. I mean,
be here.
Right.
Be accountable.
and we feed off of each other's
Yes.
positivity.
Absolutely.
You have to be positive. If you're not
Right.
positive, you don't fit at Greene Realty.
Mm-mm.
You just don't.
Yeah.
We
Mhm.
want positive people who see the glass as half full.
Yep.
Yes.
Period.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah. I think mine is similar to yours, but I'll say go-getter,
Oh, yep.
you know? So I think the X factor definitely encompasses that. I want somebody that's just not afraid to jump in,
Yeah.
Yes.
to get, like you said, to get things done,
Both feet wet.
to be coachable, you know, and be ready to
Mhm.
just do what needs to be done to serve their clients and be a great team player.
I'm
So
excited about filling these spots. I
I
think
too.
I think that we are going places, and I think we're a rocket ship,
Definitely.
and I think you want to jump
Definitely.
on, like, and ride it with us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have fun, and so
We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us so different than others.
correct, correct.
Yeah,
Do
absolutely.
we have any questions?
Yeah.
See,
Shout outs.
Shout outs, Dustin.
Sherry
Oh,
says she thinks you should have won the scarecrow.
thank you.
yeah.
See,
I think so too.
there's somebody with
Thanks for always having our back.
head
We
on
love
shoulders.
you.
Yes.
And then Tyler Land says you guys are awesome.
We
Aw.
love you, Tyler.
Yeah, thanks, Tyler.
Yes,
We love
Tyler.
Tyler. We love him. We sponsor his fishing boat at Heritage
And
Lake, and he is so supportive of us.
He really is. And
Yeah.
he's supportive. I live at Heritage Lake, and he's supportive of the entire community.
Heck yeah, he is.
And we really appreciate you, Tyler, because I know that you'll jump in at a moment's
know.
notice to help
And I'm
anybody.
always telling Tyler, like, on social media, like, we're both always working late at night, and he'll, like, comment on something. It's like, Tyler, I got to keep up with you, right?
That's right.
That man's a go-getter.
He is a go-getter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tyler.
Yeah. We appreciate you.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I think that ties it up.
I think so.
And I'm gonna go ahead and talk about next week.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah. We're
I-
excited about
I
next week,
I wonder
too.
where Brett Land is currently, because she's gonna find out that she's gonna be on the show next week.
So, Brett. Surprise.
Brett Land is the managing broker of our Heritage Lake office, and so Brett and Heather and I we're gonna talk next week about work-life balance.
Yeah. It's so important.
It is important, and we're going to talk about. And Brett has young children, and so we're going to talk about how does she balance being a mother with a full-time real estate career.
Yes.
Kids in sports.
Kids in sports and everything. And then, of course, Heather and her children, she's going to talk about, she's got one in high school and one that just graduated.
Yes.
She's going to talk about that. And then mine are both in college. So, woohoo, I have a little bit more.
Look, I just take that grandma vibe from all of you. I got my grandbabies, so I'll just visit them periodically.
So, this is a good topic, is especially as we're looking to add more brokers to the mix. We want brokers to know how we see work-life balance, because we
Right.
understand that you are more than just a real estate broker.
Yeah.
And if you're a full-time real estate broker and a full-time mom and a wife and all these different things, how do you juggle all that?
Yeah.
And in such a way that you are present when you need to be with your family, and in such a way that you are present when you need to be with your clients. And that is not an easy thing to do.
No.
So I think we can kind of talk about, when I started doing this, my kids were, 16 years. So my kids were, Ruby would have been 5. Is that right on the math? Yeah, 5. And then Liam would have been 3. So, and I was a single mom at that time. So
See, that would be
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
and I've been a single mom, not quite half my real estate career, but,
Yeah.
and so I've done it with some help at home, and I've done it by myself. And so,
Mhm.
there's a lot to talk about there too.
Yeah.
So-
Mine were 3 and 7 when I
When you
started.
started?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
It's
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy to think
So-
about.
Right. So we're going to be coming at you next week talking about that. And so Heather and I are having so much fun doing this. And
Oh, it's a blast.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite parts of my
part
week.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always make sure I wash my hair and fix my hair that day.
I was just happy that I had a doctor.
Yeah.
It's the hat, right?
I was just happy that I had a doctor's appointment today and said, "Hey, I'm going to be in Danville," and you're like, "Yes."
Right? Exactly.
So brace yourself, Brett.
No, she's going to be on the show, but now she does.
Well, now she does.
So thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks,
I've
Becki.
enjoyed
Yes.
it greatly, and I'm looking forward to
Yes.
the impact that we're going to make on Brazil, Clay County, the Wabash Valley, because
Right.
that's what it's labeled.
And so am I, you guys, and I'm so grateful to have you both as managing brokers. I mean, what you've been doing in Danville is extraordinary, Heather, and what I know you're going to do in Brazil is going to knock everybody's socks off.
Mhm.
And it's a dream come true for me to have this team of
Yes.
people, and I'm just so happy I can't even contain it, really. So
Aw. Well, it's a dream come true for us, I think, as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Thank
I
you.
said, when I stepped in that Brazil office, the tears just flowed,
right,
and it was like I just
Yeah.
had to call my parents to come and share it with me.
I'm so glad they
That's
got to.
awesome.
All right, guys. So
Join us next week, 1:00 Thursday, and we'll talk about work-life balance and have a little fun in the process.
sure will.
All
Thank you for
right.
tuning in, everyone.
Have a
We'll
great
see
day.
ya.
Be
Have a good
safe.
one.